Today in Cannabis News, Vermont medical professionals call for prohibitions on selling cannabis with over 15% THC. Florida lawmakers submit a major update bill for the state's medical cannabis system. And a Nebraska lawmaker calls for statewide cannabis legalization amid a rise in criminal activity. It's Thursday, December 2nd, and this is your Trichomes Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the Trichomes.com studios in Southern California. It's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
First up, the Vermont Medical Society is pressing state authorities to prohibit the selling of cannabis containing over 15% tetrahydrocannabinol, the psychoactive component found in cannabis. A total of 2,400 doctors and nurses are members of the association. The Colorado and Washington state legislatures are exploring comparable restrictions. As per the society, studies link cannabis with over 15% THC to an uptick in hospital admissions for breathing difficulties and serious medical outcomes. They also cite studies that show youths are just as likely to become hooked to THC as they are to opiates. The state health organization is also requesting the legislature and the Cannabis Control Board to mandate any cannabis goods to be labeled with warnings claiming that cannabis use may result in psychosis, driving while intoxicated, dependency, and danger to pregnancies and newborns.
Next up, Democrat Representative Andrew Learned and Republican Representative Spencer Roach of Florida have submitted a bill that they characterize as a first major update to the state's medical cannabis regulations, after voters adopted a constitutional amendment half a decade ago. The proposal includes a measure to remove loopholes relating to synthetic cannabinoids such as Delta-8 THC, which is mostly obtained from hemp. The proposal would extend the durations of medical cannabis permits and the interval between needed medical visits, lowering the expense of participating in Florida's medical cannabis system by an approximated 60%. It would further eliminate appointments for medical cannabis permit renewal within certain guidance, prohibit marketing that targets youth, stop the act of using medical cannabis treatment facility permits for financial benefit, and establish fresh screening processes to improve product safety, state regulatory clarity, and the effectiveness of intoxicated driving evaluation. We are working to deliver significant cost savings for patients, make the program more user-friendly, and at the same time ensure safety for both patients and our children, Representative Learn said.
Last up, numerous kinds of criminal activity like firearm offenses, murders, and theft are on the rise throughout Lancaster County, Nebraska. Lancaster County Attorney Pat Condon claims that nearly all of the crimes have been in some way linked to cannabis thus far. Condon estimates that there are roughly 6 murder and firearm investigations active presently centered on cannabis. Nebraska Senator Adam Moorfeld believes that if the state legalized cannabis, it would essentially eradicate many drug-related felonies while also allowing it to be carefully regulated and taxed. Over 70% of Nebraskans support marijuana legalization in some form, and I think it's in time that we follow the will of the people and safely and responsibly legalize and regulate, Senator Moorfeld said, adding that it would save the taxpayers a lot of money and it would also generate some revenue for property tax relief and other things. This would allow law enforcement and officials to focus more time and energy on property and violent crimes.
That was today's Buzz. Thanks for listening. For more cannabis news and insights from industry professionals and a place to discuss these stories and others, visit trichomes.com.
And be sure to catch up with all of our other cannabis industry-related podcasts like Hash It Out, Tech in Cannabis, or the International Cannabis Conversation, wherever you get your podcasts. For trichomes.com, I'm RJ Balder.
And I'm Devin Liao. Have a great day.